Show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Fatcat, man, y'all rockin' a Fatcat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you.
Say it one more time.
Fatcat, man, y'all rockin' a Fatcat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you.
Here we go. No matter what you say, I'ma spit it how I spit it, so you niggas can't forget it. Everybody is a critic. I walk in the dark with my chronicles Riddick, with my game up the bar, so your girl will let me hit it. Damn, man, my show's simply marvelous. You can stop the hating and debating, you can't argue this. Cause if you found something better, you would sip Moretta while wearing an ugly sweater. But my show you listening, so stop the whimpering. This is for the sinners and the born again Christians. Turn to Philippians. Nope, you can miss me then. If you wanna talk, take my number, you can hit me then. Cause you know my show was rocking. Fatcat, remember that when your girl is shocking. When them headphones are knocking. Fatcat show and you don't stop the knocking.
Fatcat, man, y'all rockin' a Fatcat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you.
Say it one more time.
Fatcat, man, y'all rockin' a Fatcat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you.
Here we go.
Yo, what's cracking? You rockin' with your boy, the sinister minister, the thinking deacon, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chickens. Last rites, y'all know who it is. It's Fatcat, and I'm down here with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. T. Satellite, Bills. What's cracking?
What's happening?
Nothing much, man. Sort of a wild little weekend, man. We had the flood, the rain, the flooding people basements and stuff all around Metro Detroit. The I-94 freeway was flooded, and a lot of people lost their cars and all of that stuff. It was kind of crazy. I had a little bit of flooding in my basement myself, and man, it's just, hey, it is what it is. I guess you got to sandbag your house now, huh?
Yeah. The Detroit area got a lot of old sewage.
Yeah.
That they need to fix.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a lot of cars out here. That gonna have to be Carfax.
Yep.
Because it's a lot of flood cars out here, and they're gonna want top dollar for them. And people, they're gonna get that income tax money.
And they go
Better regularly broken down cars.
You ain't lying. Right. And that's the bad part about it too. But I can say this though. Sometimes in some neighborhoods, man, when in Detroit, when tragic situations happen, or you can say this as much as people on the outside may think of Detroit, or maybe some people on the inside, of Detroit may think it's a bad place, but in some communities, man, some little blocks and stuff, the neighbors kind of like take care of each other. They help each other. So Detroit ain't all bad like, most people may bring, cause it to be. So I'm going to say this too. At least we had that go on, but we did have one lucky thing that happened in Detroit, and that's in the NBA, we got the number 1 draft pick. And I'm so happy about that, putting us.
You
back,
happy for some millionaires, huh?
Putting us on the right path, yeah. Hey, I'm a sports fanatic. Say what you want. Hey, I didn't say that when you cried at DMX when he died. So hey, but anyway, like we do all the time, we want to give our birthday shout outs to all of those that are celebrating birthdays. It's good to be in the land of the living. We glad to see that you're still on this side of the earth. So shouts out to you. Yo. Amen. And just like we got life, we got death, unfortunately. And a lot of people, two people. I lost two people from my childhood. Some they grew up on my street and stuff like that, and send condolences to their families and man, it's just a lot of death going around now. But the good thing about it is that God has prepared a place for us, in that time. So all we got to do is just believe. So to those families that's going through, we just give our condolences and send our shouts out and just pray for your families and continue to pray for each other. Amen. So but like I said, man, that flood, man, kind of like it did a lot for like people. I just seen a girl on Facebook. She just posted that they had told her that her insurance don't cover nothing, and that's the tricky part about insurance. They get all them loopholes, just like in Hurricane Katrina. All them people tried to, use their insurance and stuff, and they was telling, well, we don't cover floods. We don't cover such and such, And, hey, insurance ain't as much as you pay, as much money as they get from when you really don't use it most of the time. Tell me, even in your car insurance, how many times have you ever used your car insurance? And all the money that you pay for, especially in Michigan.
Right.
I caught that, but anyway, I get it. But anyway, man, I was trying to in my search for some practical news to talk about. I did see this in USA Today. The statue in Brooklyn of George Floyd was vandalized. Now, this was what up, Wallace? What up? Now his statue was vandalized. Now I got a video on that, but you know what? We ain't even gonna watch it. But somebody blackfaced the statue. But I'm gonna say this. I'm really gonna say this, and I'm not trying to be facetious, malicious, none of these type words. But George Floyd didn't deserve a statue. He didn't. I'm gonna say
But
that.
did we deserve a statue?
What you mean?
Did black people deserve a statue?
Man, black people
I'm
black people deserve this country. I'm gonna tell you why I say this, right? I'm gonna tell you why I say this.
Go ahead.
Because we so quick to throw accolades and rewards and all kinds of things at people. And true enough that his death was tragic. His death was tragic, and I'm using my words lightly, but I'm not going to eliminate the fact that, because I'm not trying to sound like Candace Owens. I don't want to sound like Candace Owens. But given what his life was, don't mean that he deserved to lose his life. But think about all the blacks around the country that lived their lives like him and that experienced the same thing. Should we continue to throw statues around the world just because his case became more famous? Do that make him?
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What does that have to do with somebody vandalizing the statue?
I'm just saying he does.
I'm just saying too. That has nothing to do with it.
I mean, but I'm just
if he deserve it or not.
Yeah. Well, it does it. But I'm just saying that this is.
I'm saying the conversation is about if he deserved it or not.
Yeah.
Takes the attention away from what happened.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get to that if you let me just work my way. Go ahead. You're so impatient, man. But anyway, I just said I don't think he really deserve the statue. And on top of that, this isn't. I think he got statues in several cities. This is in Brooklyn, and even though somebody defaced it, and I'm going back here now, and I feel that goes to show you, it wasn't nobody but somebody racist or somebody trying to spark.
They gentrified the entire area.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have happened 10 years ago.
Nah.
I'm saying it's a Tupac statue out here.
Yeah. And see,
it's not about if he deserved it or not. That statue becomes a symbol of black people. They defaced that symbol, and blackfaced it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's not really about if he deserved it or not.
Yeah.
Because when they defaced it, they said, "Hey, it means black people don't deserve nothing." And I'm talking about off air. I mean, you can have a different kind of conversation about the entire situation.
Yeah.
But for everybody else to hear certain things, I just don't say. Because the conversations with black people is not for everybody.
Oh, no.
And I say that all the time. We always talking for everybody to hear. And everything is not, just like the N-word, it's not for everybody to use. I'll be lying if I sat here and said I never used it before.
Yeah.
But it's not okay for you to use it.
Yeah. I'm really getting to the situation where I'm more talking about as far as, like I said, I don't want to make light of the situation because the man lost his life. He was a father. He was all of that. But I think, and I'm not just speaking for his statue. I'm speaking for a lot of unnecessary statues that we have of where they reward people. And I just don't see some of the most infamous ones where they had just, even in the light of the riot and all of that stuff that happened, that they tore down. I think they tore down the one that's in front of the Capitol because there's a lot of racist statues and monuments.
There was people that fought for the Confederate.
Yeah.
Ex-slave owners.
Yeah.
Statues for them. I would rather talk about what I don't like about that.
Right.
Than talk about if George Floyd deserved a statue or not. There's a whole bunch of statues that surround the entire United States that shouldn't be up.
You know what? And given that, even one thing that I don't understand, and I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna go back to the combo. What I don't understand is why even the FBI building is named after a racist J. Edgar Hoover. That's one thing that I don't understand. If we was really, if it's about just trying to get rid of a lot of things that symbolize white supremacy, that was one of the major things. A person that was supposed to be impartial, that was a big symbol of white supremacy and neutralized a lot of black leaders was your boy J. Edgar Hoover. And I don't understand why he still is honored and symbolized like that in this society. I don't understand that. They know the history of what he has done and all of that, and they just go to show you what type of country we living in and how powerful white supremacy is. But once again, like I said, I don't have no gripes against that, but I just think that statues shouldn't be given so freely, even with athletes. Now I could see an athlete that, let's say, that's entertainment. Now, if an athlete athletes are beginning to, you disappearing from the camera. Athletes are beginning to be a little bit different. Ever since Jim Brown and all of them, they were activists. But some let's say some athletes are community activists, and I get it. Like if you donate schools to education to the community, you know what I'm saying. You doing things. You got programs that help the community and all that. Then I admire a statue a little bit. You know, say a local hero. You know, I ain't gonna call him no hero. Local athlete. He makes it big. He gives back to his community, make it big, get money, get back to his community, flood some things in there to help the community. Of course, donate a center in his name and with the statue or whatever, and that's fine and dandy with me. But like with George Floyd's situation, what makes him different than Breonna Taylor, Eric Gardner, you know what I'm saying? All of those type, Michael Johnson and all of them. What makes him different?
I'm talking about his situation created a movement.
True.
That's what makes it different.
You know what?
If some of the people get upset about him having a statue, be upset about the statues of the people that fucking. Well, I'm sorry, I cuss, but people that enslaved you.
Right.
They got statues.
Right. You know what? And I
be upset about the Confederate flag hanging from government buildings.
I thought they got rid of it.
Not all of them.
Oh, okay.
In the entire United States.
Okay, yeah. You know what? And like I said, I don't have no problem with it. I really don't, because now that you put it like that, he did spark a movement. And for a minute, it seemed like we were headed in the right direction, but then there was a lot of little subplots within that riot. You had whites coming in there, and they were like, and I guess it was them hiding within the black movement, and they were able to do certain things and hide and yell Black Lives Matter, and you know what I'm saying, and not really be held accountable for what they did and all of that. And then like I seen a video where a white couple or something, they were vandalizing some stuff, and a black guy came up and told them, hey, stop doing that because we gonna get blamed for it, and he was telling them, hey, no, don't be yelling no Black Lives Matter and doing all that, stop that, so I don't know, man. And then on top of that, this weekend, Derek Chauvin got sentenced to 22 and a half years. What do you think about that?
I think he can only do 12 years and be out and still be able to live his life and get a job and everything. That's what I think.
I have a feeling that he's not going to do that full time.
Feeling, that's a fact, Jack.
And on top of that, he's facing federal charges behind that. And I think Judge Mathis, did you see the video after the sentence that he did?
No, I didn't see it.
He's urging blacks to write to their Congress people because they're trying to enact the George Floyd bill now because we seeing too much of this stuff happening. You would think that all of this stuff has, let's say, has came forefront. You would think that things would slow down with cops killing people with a message being sent, but that show you that most of these cops still ain't getting the picture. You know what I'm saying? They're still not getting that, hey, you have a responsibility. The people that you keep, well, I ain't gonna say that because everybody not working, but just say the community that you are sworn to protect basically pays for you to patrol. We pay through our tax dollars for you to patrol, and you taking us out, you killing us. So, and I seen how quick when the Asian people were being harassed and under attack, they passed that bill to protect them so quick.
Yeah. And we've been getting harassed, killed, murdered, everything for 400 years. And can't get a bill at all. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. You doing the method man up here, huh? but but anyway, man, but you know, I shout out George Floyd, man. I really don't have no problem with it, but I just look at it like, you know, of the many souls that you know had the same things happen to them that don't have no voice now. You know what I'm saying? But now that you put it that his death did spark a movement. Now I get it more, that the symbolism of it, that we could say, hey, he became a monarch for this movement, because I thought it was going to be a building block to something, but it lost its fire. You know, it just lost its fire, but I don't know, man, where we going. But anyway, man, that was fine. And I want to get to another story that I seen too, and that was DMX's fiance. She lost her battle in court to be recognized as his common law wife, to be able to you know, get a hold of his estate. So I see that in most cases in New York, which he was living at the time of his death, that they don't recognize common law. In some cases, they don't recognize it. So,
but this is how I feel about the whole situation. I say black women, they're okay with being baby mamas.
And that's not funny. That's not funny. I know you telling the truth. Yeah.
Stop being a baby mama. Get some husband. Make him marry you. If he don't want to marry you, guess what? Go about your business.
How many couples? This is a question for you. How many couples have you known to, let's say, quote unquote, were let's say with their man for 23 to 30 something years, and still he ain't put no ring on it, and then something ended up happening, he ended up dying or something, and nothing left to him. You know, nothing left, just memories. You know what I'm saying?
I think women, they made themselves be okay with being the sad chick and or the baby mama.
And
that's not okay.
See,
because if somebody died, guess what? You're not getting no life insurance policy. If you go to probate court, his other kids or his mama gonna get everything. And you don't get nothing.
And you know what? And they still right now they are still battling over his estate, and it looks more like the ex-wife is gonna be the one that gets a hold to it.
Guess who's gonna get all the money? The lawyers.
Yeah. Because they said they don't even know what his estate is worth. They said they looking at between this really surprised me. They said somewhere between $1 million and $500,000.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the body of work that he had.
So he was an RN?
He was what?
A RN. A regular N-word.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You was talking about the nursing field at first. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that just shocked me.
Just imagine if his estate is worth $1 million. After the lawyers get their cut,
yeah,
probate court get their cut. What they gonna have? They all gonna split $20,000.
And that's what I was just about to say around that amount, and that's sad because, like I said, I hope, and I don't know how I heard that this was a false narrative that they talking about that Jay-Z and Beyonce had bought his catalog.
Oh yeah, that was fake.
Bought his catalog and gave to his kids, but I just hope because he got so many.
That was fake.
He got so many just kids here that's suffering behind this. On top of
never wear rubbers.
Well, I'm telling you,
if we gotta wear protection, I'm out.
golly, boy, you something else, man. But I don't know, man. We got to do better, man.
Ain't no we. I ain't got nothing to do with his estate. I ain't getting no money out of it.
I'll just say, period. Just people. When I say that, I say people. Is people. We gotta do better. We
crackhead athletes, entertainers, got to do better.
You know, because my thing is always this. Like, you know that one day you gotta die. And you know that, especially if you live a high risk lifestyle, you know. I'm pretty sure that old girl was telling them like, look, hey, you know, you're not doing the best. You off the camera again. Best of the best, and so you have to. Hey, we gotta look for the future. We gotta protect. But then again, when you doing what you doing, you ain't paying attention to that. I'm gonna live forever, you know.
Yeah, that baby mama really feeling it, popping out. I think she had 2 kids, Byron.
They said one 5, something like a 5-year-old or something. Said like a 5-year-old, and it's so unfortunate. Just so unfortunate. I don't know.
That's what you get for being a baby mama.
But just so she should have just left him, huh?
No, she should have married him.
She probably tried to.
She probably didn't try to. She was okay with getting what she was getting.
But
I'd be a baby mama.
But
never let her go.
But DMX. But you got a person that's doing drugs.
I know, but is she on crack? He was way older than her. So you got a young girl that's a baby mama. Don't nobody feel sorry for her.
Wow. You don't feel sorry for her?
Not at all. I got other things I can feel sorry for.
But anyway, we gonna cut to commercial and we gonna get into our topic for today.
So we have a jewelry business, Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. We sell $5 jewelry, $5 bling, $5 jewelry for all type of occasions. It's $5 plus tax. It's paparazzi jewelry, nickel free, lead free. So if you have any allergies or anything like that, this is the perfect jewelry line to have in your inventory. We ship, we accept cash app, and we will also meet within city limits for drop-offs. It's good for $20 or more. These will make perfect gifts for anniversary, Christmas coming up, even Sweetest Day pieces, or just even just to have in your personal inventory to wear. We have all kinds of styles of jewelry. So if you're interested, you can take a look on Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. I'll post the link in the comments, or you can inbox me directly. And I can show you what I have and give you a personal tour of what we have on Messenger.
All right. Our topic for today. What do men want women to bring to the table? What do men want women to bring to the table? and that's been a debate since the beginning of the time. What do men want women to bring to the table? Because in most cases, men believe that all women, the only thing they feel they need to bring to the table is their looks and their vajayjay. And so that was one of the biggest debates, and one of the things that I where I got it from, the topic from, was a video that I saw of this young lady on TikTok. She posed a question. Now, before we get into the topic, we're gonna watch the video and then we're gonna go deep into our topic. Check this out.
So I hear a lot of men asking, well, what do you bring to the table? And women are now so attractive and, making money and all these things. So we feel like, well, that automatically makes me a good catch. Look at me, I'm attractive and I make some money. Do you understand that even if you have a good paying job, a man will walk past your 6-figure making self and as attractive as you are and go to the muggly girl at Burger King because she knew how to be his piece and how to give him what he really was looking for? It doesn't matter what you make. Men don't care. When men ask you, what do you bring to the table? They're simply asking, do you know how to be my peace? Will you listen to me? Will you encourage me? Will you help me to pursue my dreams and to be a better man and a human being? Are you compassionate? Are you kind? Are you loving? Are you nurturing? Will you pray with me? Will you pray for me? I'm out here fighting the world. I don't want to come home and fight with you too. If I'm going to fight, I hope that you'll fight with me and fight for me. Are you going to be everything that I need? Because at the end of the day, what I'm really looking for is peace and stability. They will walk past everything if you're not that.
Now, with that being said, and I know there's a lot of, let's say, sensible women out here that may think that in their head, but do you think they really feel that and believe that? Do you really think that? I know we can't really speak for women, but do you really think they grasp that fact that we just don't want you for looks? I mean, looks fade in time. We did.
But the bad part about it is, I'm saying right now, the women, they might not even look like nothing. And you ain't getting no peace. They talking about, oh, I'm a 9, I'm a 10, and you a 3. I mean, you a 3 with a bad attitude. I know women like this.
Wow.
I done had conversations. I had one female friend, and she actually cried because she said, the problem I'm having with men is they don't bring to the table what I bring to the table. I said, what do you bring to the table? I said, you don't own nothing. On this planet Earth. Your credit score is horrible and you got a little kid. I say, come on now. You can fool everybody else on this earth, but you can't fool yourself.
And you know what though? And I think when you talk like real like that, and I think this is one of the reasons why most of these women are mad with people like Kevin Samuels, like we was talking about, because he say things that maybe the average man probably keep to himself because he want peace. He wants peace. I done heard women say Kevin Samuels must be gay because he
I'm talking about when you disagree with black women, they automatically make you gay.
Not all black women.
I ain't say all black women.
Yeah, I know.
But I've heard this.
I know.
This ain't stuff that I'm assuming or just making up.
Because I have heard women say, "You arguing with a female, you must be gay." They say they're quick to throw that gay because they know that's the thing that's most sensible to a black.
You either gay or you got a little Johnson. And that's not what I wanted to say.
I know.
I'm talking about anything to attack your manhood.
Yeah.
So all that, what can you bring to the relationship? I bring peace. I bring my looks. But you a 3 or you a 4. I'm talking about that's being for real.
Right.
I'm talking about it was a point in time I can remember when chicks didn't look really that good, they would have a great personality.
Yes.
Be the nicest person in the world. These women now, they look horrible with messed up attitudes.
And you know the bad part about it, not only just the bad attitudes, you know what I'm saying, but half of the women don't even know how to take care of a house. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. They don't know, you know what I'm saying? They don't really don't know how to be mothers. They're not nurturing at all to kids. And that's why we always say that to be careful who you mate with. You got to be careful who you mate with. And it's
people don't date anymore. They just jump in the sack, make a baby, then say, what the hell did I do? You got to think about what you're doing before you make that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the whole dating thing is. Dating should be used to get to know people.
Yeah.
To know, hey, was you raised by your mother and father or just your mother? I'm talking about, do retarded people run in your family? You got to go around, not saying retarded, because I don't want people get mad at me that got special keys. But people don't take the time out. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't take the time out to see what they really dealing with.
Right.
They just going raw on everybody. You catching STDs. You are mixing your DNA with somebody that got slow people in the family. Because they might have, slow people might run in their family. Autism might run in their family.
Right.
If you love her that much, you don't care. But I never loved anybody that much.
Right. And that's one of the things too, like that show you that time is shifting. Is you know, things generation to generation is just changing. The value of family is really going down the drain. The value of relationships, the value of just caring about community and family and love, just everything is going out the window. It's like and it's being replaced by superficial stuff, you know. And
I know you've been married for what, 13 years?
No, 12.
12 years? I'm going to tell you what's going on out here. Because I'm not married, so I'm on the dating scene. So the women that I do meet, they say some of the craziest stuff. I need somebody that's going to bring to the table what I bring to the table. You make $35,000 a year. You live in an apartment. You got a car note. What are you bringing to the table?
Right.
How long you been at your job? A year. You only been at your job for a year, so that's let me know. Hey, there's no retirement, anything. You know.
Yeah.
But they want you to go out there, bust your butt, pay for everything, and treat you like I can do better.
Right.
I had one female tell me, I'm tired of guys taking me out to the basics, the movies and dinners. I was thinking in my head while she was talking, nobody got to take you nowhere.
You sure right about that.
But you don't even look like nothing.
Wow.
You don't look like nothing.
I'm not going there with you.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Not trying to judge people by looks, but they do count. Because the first thing you see that person when you first meet somebody. Then you get to know them. You can't look at somebody and say, "Oh, I can tell she got a beautiful personality."
Let me ask you this then, and we gonna put this just on a level, and this is the only reason I'm gonna bring this up, because I want to bring it on a level where where everybody would kind of like understand where we coming from. What is the most plain chick in Hollywood, or the not so attractive chick that you could name in Hollywood? I can't think of one right off the. If anybody listen,
I can't think of none. I can't think of one other than that Gabrielle big chick that was on Empire.
You talking about Gabrielle? You talking about the Precious?
Precious. Yeah, she got engaged 6 months ago.
Okay. Let's go there. Let's say Precious. We take the girl. I call her Precious because she got a weird African name in the beginning. I don't know her name. So we take her, and let's say a chick like, let's name a fine one.
Gabrielle Union.
Okay, Gabrielle Union. Let's take Gabrielle Union. Okay, let's say you got your pick of the litter. You got Gabrielle Union, fine chick, but just say she mental. She don't give you no peace. She got her own little money. And all of that. But she don't give you no peace at home. But
so what choices do I have?
And then just say you have Precious.
No, thank you.
Listen, wait a minute. But Precious is willing to bring to the table. She's willing to give you that peace. She's willing.
I'm gonna have that peace, and I gotta come home every day and look at Precious. I ain't getting no peace. What kind of bull crap is that? I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be thinking, what am I doing?
But she's willing. She's willing to listen. Precious is willing. She said, "Look here." She said, "I don't know what you went through in your old relationships, but I'm willing to discuss your dreams and goals, and I'm here to help, to love you and help you reach your peak, and what you want to do. Whatever you need, you want, I help invest in it. Whatever your dreams are, I'm here to help you fulfill your dreams."
Hold on. I gotta get a pen. Because I gotta write down what you're saying. I'm gonna send this script into Tyler Perry.
I'm just being real. Just say so.
You know what you will hear? You will hear.
Why? Because of her look?
Of course, because of her looks. Women ain't superficial like us. We don't sit back and say, she's probably got a good personality. Now, if you do with your money right.
So even
I asked you this the other show. How many athletes or entertainers start getting money and went backwards and went and got a bowl broad?
None.
So that lets you know right there. Those BBW chicks, because some dudes like big chicks, so I ain't gonna talk about them.
Right.
But most of the dudes that go out and get them, their bread ain't right. I can guarantee you, if his bread was right, he wouldn't deal with her.
Because what about Lizzo? Is she even married?
Oh, you talking about unmarried Lizzo? They ain't got no man. You talking about her? That's a bad example.
I'm just saying, yeah, you're right, but but when is it gonna start really being about the right thing?
I would marry Lizzo. I would see if she let me get a big insurance policy on her, because I know she's gonna die in a couple of years. She's gonna have a heart attack.
Oh man, but when is love gonna start being just down to love, where it's unconditional? It's not stapled with conditions.
But it's never been like that,
huh?
It's always been about, for women, how your pockets look. For men, how you look.
You never think. Well, we need more arranged marriages then.
But that's not the case. We don't live in China nowhere where they arrange the marriage.
We need more arranged marriages, because everybody deserves some love, man.
But to have an arranged marriage, think about how it gotta go. a mother and father got to set it up, right?
Right.
You got to have a mother and father. You got to have grandparents from him. It don't go. We don't go like that.
I know. I
We usually have her mama that was never married telling her how to get away from him. You don't tell him how to keep him and to keep a man happy, but she'll show enough tell him how to get away.
Janine.
And what you don't need.
Janine said, "Men are visual. We are visual, but it's some men that's not all about that." Now let's say let's say this. Let's say this. You could have a woman that's just say that is not all that cute, but she could dress herself up well. You know, and a man
but you still got to see her get out the shop. What was you talking about?
So okay, let's say you have a chick that look like that Leslie chick, the comedian, the big tall chick, but just say she got a banging body. A man will look past that.
Yeah, he will until he gets sober.
but he might even wife her.
No, ain't nobody gonna wife her. He hit the cakes. She got a banging body, but he ain't gonna wife her.
He probably wife her if he get.
If his money ain't right, he'll wife her.
And you know the most of the times too, men. I just say men that fall into desperate situations. Some men they marry out of or they cling because they're in desperate situations. And that's why
their pockets ain't right.
See, I'm saying that if that man, before he got into the situation he in, maybe he went to prison, maybe he just, he in the streets now. If he didn't marry you before that situation, he's clinging. He's looking for a life raft.
Because his pockets ain't right.
Yeah.
Like I said before, if his pockets was right, I don't know. When you making 6 figures, man, you don't just go pick up anything.
Right.
I'm telling you, I can remember I was a cheater. You know why I was cheating? Because I could. I had the money to cheat. If you broke, you shouldn't cheat. Period. Sit your butt down and be happy somebody wants you.
Wow. It looked like this video is lagging. Yeah, I'm getting a little lag. You see a lag on your end, but like I said, you right. But I think there's some women out here that, but like you said, most women. If Janine said men are visual, then what do that make women? What is the most consistent thing that we can say about a woman?
Look, a woman would tell you that she needs some security, meaning your pockets got to be right. She want to go on trips. She want to be an at-home mom. All that and contribute nothing but her 4 looks. She's not a 10. She a 4.
Right.
After she had a baby and she get all sloppy, she'll be a 2.
Wow. Man, you being rude now.
That ain't being rude. That's being for real. now you come home tired from work and you got a 2 talking stuff about you. To you.
A 2? You done labeled her a 2, huh?
Yeah, you a 6-figure cat and the 2 is talking to you. You like, man, what have I done with my life?
Okay, let's judge. Let's take you here. What is the qualifications for a 10? A dime.
It's only one qualification. She got to be fine.
Just one.
She got to look good. Cause we don't care about how many degrees you get or how much money you make. We just don't care. We'll go get the brokest chick in the world.
Okay, let's say she look like. Let's say she look like. If we only use this one for we only use her because that's who we could think of at the top. Just say the woman do look like Gabrielle Union, but let's just say she don't have no real body. She don't really have no butt, no tits, no nothing. So should she still qualify as a 10?
Nah, she'd be like a 7, 6 or 7.
Oh.
But the biggest problem that we have now, you got ugly women thinking they 10s. They think all they got to do is get them long eyelashes, throw some weave in their head, and they fine. No, you still look the same. You're still the same person. You look horrible.
Janine said Light's making good points, and he's being honest. Yeah, I mean that's what we. If honesty were the play of the day, I think a lot of things would be right and fair. Because you give a person a choice. If you go to a person, you say, "Hey," a person came up to you, you say, they be like, "So what's up with us getting together?" You be like, "You really ain't my type." What if you could say that? You really ain't my type. You not, What if you could be bold in your estimations and stuff like that? You really ain't my type. I really don't dig you. You ain't what I'm looking for.
Look, man, I'm really like that.
But
I'm like, nah. I can, we'd never work. Why not? Because I would cheat on you.
and you say, and you can say, hey, but you are body wise, you are sexy. We might could do this, but
then you won't get no cakes.
But I'm just saying, just what
like that. You talking stuff from a movie, man. Nobody even talking.
Said he's on point with his numbers on math on women. Yeah, hey, you might be right, but like I said, it's honesty is the best policy. It's the best.
You think there's some quotes to say?
I'm just saying, honesty is the best.
That's right. That's how I'll get them on my side.
said I have what you have, cuz. Said, because you could. I mean, everybody can't have a 10.
But look, people not honest. I ain't just talking about women, guys too. You got to be honest about your situation. If you broke, you don't look like much. Why you think you gonna get a fine chick? Get what you can get. We all know what we capable of.
Right.
That's why, when the foe was acting funny with me,
okay. Explain your 4. What is a 4?
Come on, you know what a 4 is. She don't look like much. She don't even look like average. She a C minus. But she got an attitude like she a 10.
Okay, let's say it's a chick that, for people that don't understand the math or the science, a chick that's a 4, she don't look all that good. That means she's what, an average, or she's below average.
Yeah, but you know what's got to make it up? Your personality should be able to make it up.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the problem is. Like, when I was a little short guy or whatever, I would make everybody laugh. Yeah. He had the best personality in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Girls didn't pay me attention.
Yeah.
So I had to have a good personality. I had to have my conversation piece had to be good.
Right.
But now, these women now, they got horrible personalities and they don't look like nothing.
Right.
I'm talking about I had enough sense to say, hey, I better go ahead and make them laugh or something. I had something to offer because I didn't have the looks to offer. I was just a little guy. I started high school. I was like 5'4", 5'5". When I left high school, I was about 6 feet tall.
So I'm just
when I was a little shrimp, girls wouldn't even pay me no attention.
So,
but I knew I was like the chick's buddy. I was everybody's buddy, but never nobody's man. But when girls started liking me, guess what? I slept with all my friends.
Oh, so cuz say tell them up front. So you got to tell them up front. Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
you'll if you tell them up front, stop at the store, get you a big bottle of Vaseline, and murder yourself. And murder yourself.
but but some people respect the honesty. I'm just
I
saying.
know they do. That's why you
Let's say
gotta
this.
before you get real honest, go get you a big bottle of Vaseline.
Let me ask you this:
Uh-huh.
Have honesty ever got you in the door with a chick before?
Never.
It never.
Girl, women like games, man. They like games. I done tested it out before. They went out like a little simp trying to be honest. I'm going to be honest. Oh, man, I got this. When I start playing games or saying stupid stuff, talking super slow, oh, they love it. Oh, you a smart guy? They know they can't run game on you. Oh, man, they don't even want to be bothered with you.
I'm saying this. Have you ever, let's say you was in one of your player moves. Let's say you had your chick and you seen the chick that you like, and you ever went up to like, hey, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I got a chick at home, and this
That's different. Some women don't mind being the sad chick.
see, and that's what I'm talking about with you.
Yeah, but if you talking like that, your money got to be right. You can't walk up broke talking about, well, I got a chick at home. Ain't nobody gonna be bothered with you.
Then how's all these other little dudes out here doing that?
Oh, I don't know about no broke dudes that's honest. They be lying. You wearing people clothes, driving people cars.
You silly as I don't know what. But you are telling the truth.
Yeah, come on, man. You can be honest all you want to. You'll be so horny and honest.
But I think it's certain things that you can be honest about, and I think, you know, but times are changing. Like I said, I haven't been single.
Oh man, hey, do me a favor. Go back and say what you said so I can write it down. I'm trying to write this movie script.
Man, you go ahead and write on your own, Mary. They're gonna be trying to do it on me.
You can say some good stuff for a Tyler Perry movie.
Hey. So maybe we'll write the script together then. But anyway, on the real up and up, you know, women, don't just think that because you know on the fine side you a dime, that's all you have to bring to the table. And like
don't talk about them. Talk about the other ones too. The twos. You ain't fine. You don't bring your looks to the table.
Let me
humble yourself. Slow down.
Let me read this right quick. Janine said, sometimes some people that catch my eye, but I know I'm not his type, so I don't bother because I already know I'm not on or in his lead or level. Okay.
And that's how it should be.
And that's how it should be. My thing is this.
90 seconds.
Thank you, lady. But my thing is this. You should go for what you want. The answer could either be yes or no. I mean, you can live comfortable and try to stay in what you think is your lane, or you can step.
Oh, I see you was one of them guys that you never looked at the chick and say, I'm out of my lane on that one.
You know what? In the beginning, yeah.
60 seconds.
In the beginning, yeah.
Oh, you talking about when you had a six pack?
You know what? In the beginning, yeah. But you know, we want to thank Grady for his little comment right there. But anyway, but my thing was always this: is either the person gonna say yes, or either they gonna say no. But if you haven't shot your shot, you won't know what that person is. They might not be as dense as you think they are. You just go for what you know and let it do what it do, and that's how you you gotta do it. So write that script down. Make sure you know that hey.
No, nobody want to take your advice, man.
Hey, but a lot of people are doing it without even doing it. I think if you really want something,
10 seconds.
I think if you really want something bad in life, or you go for it. Either go say yeah or no, yay or nay. What's wrong with cracking your shot? But we out of here, y'all.